Welcome back to N is for Nublar. Our transport rating is still the biggest problem in our park. Now, other than the safety rating currently, ignore that. It'll go away. To fix that, we need transport. The ziplines don't seem to provide any. Train icon, yeah. So we could see that we have transport issues here, here, and then a little bit down here and here. I'm actually a little surprised. I think I mentioned this last time. I was a little surprised we had transport issues in these corners, but is what it is. It might be the zip lines kind of act like paths in the sense that they connect these 2 points. So if there's transport issues here, they kind of propagate to the end of the zip line, maybe. Anyway, the solution is going to be to put in a park tour. So I've started a tour station here, which will snake around this enclosure. I'm going to expand it out a little bit to make up for the problems that we're going to have here. Yeah, comfort 95%, tread on 95%. We'll have to redo this once we get the pen expanded. I was going to say it looked crooked, but I think that was just a perspective thing. Maybe. Oh, yeah, it's probably perspective and the fact that there's hills here on the back. Look weird. Is that true? Is this a hill that makes this look so weird? I think so, yeah. I think that's a straight line, actually. It's just that downslope that makes it strange. We need a station, though, over here, which I should have built before I hit the record button, but I did not do so. If I move you down here, maybe that might work. We'll have to see if that zip line still connects up or not. I'm actually not sure if the zip line preserves its connection. It looks like it does, because you still see the line there. And then hopefully this is enough space to put a tour in this spot. Oh yeah, absolutely. So I think we just kind of... What is this snapping that's going on back and forth? That's really weird. I think we just put it there. Ah, fuck off, dude. What? I was trying to delete the path. The tour route that I put in there. Now this fence has to build. Oh, dude, I might just have to reload that. This is so dumb. The fact that the fucking fence deletes if you misclick, that's so stupid. I have to open the shelf there. I don't want to reload because I set this shit up. Please build faster. Thank you. All right, there's that built. God damn it. Ugh. Good start to the day, huh? Already problems. Okay. Thank you. I need to remove the water here a little bit. We'll push it back to make that work. So, other things going on. Injury on you? Concussion? Why are you fucking concussed? Probably from the storm that was responsible for the original hit to our rating, right? That is a sedation still. They haven't changed that. Yeah, delivered to facility. Okay. Well, there's that. We'll wait for these claw marks to drop before we reopen everything. Is this gonna... Yeah, like, I guess it's because the tour deletes the fence. Because the fence snaps to the tour, and then when the tour is deleted, the fence rebuilds in place. Which is why it works that way. It's just really unfortunate that that's how it works in this instance. So what we'll do over here, we'll push the water back, basically. I can't because the fucking car is in the way. Are you serious already with this shit car? Get out of there. Thank you. Okay, and then we should be able to just hop onto this one. Excuse me, sorry, edit tour route. There. But then basically we just try and skew this as close to the fence as we can without snapping to it, which is harder than it ought to be. Thank you. Can we sneak in here? Obstructed by zipline. I sure hope you're not gonna continue to be obstructed by the zipline. Okay, that'll work. A little bit of a zigzag there is fine. I'm not concerned. And then we can push the water back here as close to the tour track as possible to preserve the original lake as much as we can. Okay, great. And then we get a tour. That should patch up transport rating. I mean, it will, but hopefully that's patches up most of the transport rating of this section's not too bad. And then we can let them into here and work on fixing up needs. Probably want to let the territory adjust first. So I think we'll do that. Okay, we can pop the park back open again. That's all good. Are you sedated? Yes. Let's grab you, get you delivered to medical. That's a 6. And then what other tasks do we have to do? I think I was supposed to be doing stuff here at the start, but I got distracted by disaster, of course. So, we were working on Homolocephaly, which we don't have, Gigant, which we don't have, so we've been doing Proceratosaurus. Hey, Cryo, how's it going? If we want to do Gigant, what is stopping us? Genetics points. Why? Because we have 12, but it's just this guy's resting. Okay. So we should be able to do that immediately afterwards. Presumably, Homolocephaly is a similar issue. No, that's dino population. So yeah, we'll get to there later. Okay, then we can just continue to work on Proceratosaurus if we still have fossils of that to dig up. Which we might not. Ah, yes. Okay, we don't. Proceratosaurus is done. So there's no guarantee in this park build that we'll have a pterosaur or an aquatic. So there's no point in doing one ahead of time, because we don't know if it'll actually matter. So I guess we just sit on the logistics specialist. Maybe we can find some research for him. Congratulations on finishing the Jurassic World Chaos Theory. You got through it. We can't do anything here that matters. I don't care about modules. Ziplines is as far as we go here unless we need aviary or lagoon things. Monorail, maybe. Main thoroughfare is worth knocking out, I think. Yeah, let's do that. That uses up maybe some inferior people here to fill this roster out, but Rivera's not going to do anything otherwise, so I think that's fine. In terms of genetics, we've got a few different 9s we can take care of here. We should probably get those done just to have them. I've been thinking, I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but I've been thinking about removing the prerequisites on these so they're all researchable from the start. Because I think it's funner to modify the genome than it is to like struggle with unlocking some of these. Especially because the ones that are hardest to unlock, like toughness and damage, and then like drought resistance and stuff, those ones are, and fitness especially, those ones are all, feel like they're the least consequential in terms of the park build, and yet they're the hardest genes to get. So like, there's no real reason to ever actually push for those. So I just think making them straight up available is a better play. I might actually look into editing the research requirements too, just to make it easier for us to get these. Because I think it's more interesting to randomize the genome with the randomizer tool than it is to like randomize it in like a specific way or whatever. Because we don't do that. We never randomize in a specific way for using the randomizer. So I'll probably look at making that edit for our next sandbox build, which given that the DLC is coming will not be for quite a while. Anyway, everybody's doing a job, so let's let them go here. Oh yeah, interesting that you don't see the welfare, the treatment thing on the timer. Does that change when it's delivered? Or is it always just never shown up? He is flying in. I'm curious now to see if that actually ever gets added to the timer. Yeah, I know. Can you... No, Park is also not making... Well, okay, we just started making money. Good. This is where the storm was, and this is where the fence incident was, so that's good. Oh, and main thoroughfares. How much is that going to actually matter? Overcrowding's not that bad. We'll put them in, of course, because we'll have them. Oh, wait. Transport rating 100. Oh, because the tour finished building, right? The tour must be done. Yeah, the tour is done and active. Fix the transport rating completely. That's awesome. I am hyped for them all, the DLC, yes. New challenge modes always gets me excited. Then, yeah, we'll get a few interesting dinosaurs and a few less than interesting dinosaurs. The variants seem really cool. The Battle of Big Rock Aloe is awesome. Demon Carnotaurus finally is fantastic. Not a variant, actually. And then, like, the skins, getting to customize the skins for variants is so hype. Dranatus especially, because I really like the Dominion Dranatus. So I'm really glad to see all that coming. We'll have a lot of fun with that when it hits. All right, 2.5. I guess that, given that he had a dialogue pop up, that must be the first time we've actually reached 2.5. Anyway, our scientists are all back because of that. I actually totally missed if this ever showed up on the timer. I don't think it did. But I was actually not watching it after it got delivered because I got distracted by DLC hype. So, all right, get that moved. These guys should have an expanded territory now. They, in fact, do. Your comfort is 100. Your comfort is not. You are missing what? Tall leaf. So let's grab the tall leaf and just run it. Can you stop scrolling? Run it around here a bit over here, and then some back here along the back end of this, I think. And let's do a little bit of extra just to make sure they don't run out. Okay, that should be pretty damn good for them. Consider that a Pterodon enclosure effectively completed then. Tuberculosis inoculation available. Curious. Why does that unlock at a star rating? Maybe that's coincidental, but we didn't treat a disease, so that's got to be a star rating unlock. Very strange. Growing the collection. Well, it's the most money. It's the easiest thing to do, so we'll do it. That's going to be Trodons, though, right? Total. Oh, no. Total dinosaur population. It's not increase the highest population. That's a different one. Okay, this is absolutely the contract to do. That's fantastic, then. And so, yeah, we didn't have fossils. So the Proceratosaurus must be done, right? Yes. So we need to get Proceratosaurus going. I guess that's what I was supposed to do right away, huh? Okay. Well, you know what? It worked out. Yeah, the compies are supposed to pack hunt humans now. And goats, I think. That'll be pretty neat to see. So, yeah, this worked out. We didn't do the Proceratosaurus at the start like we were supposed to, but we got the contract to do it. So it's actually better. I don't think we ever set up their genetic sequence either. These are SH, which is Solar del Huasco. Pretty sure, right? There's not an SDH. Yeah. Yeah. Solar del Huasco with Rana pattern, eh? Okay. Interesting. Genetic sequence. We're looking at a CC, a C, and a C. So a little bit of small appetite, a little bit of long live, a little bit of resilience. Not too shabby. And then we get a C on needy. Really good. That was a really good dice roll. Nothing on tolerance, which we don't have anyway. Nothing on social. I'm perfectly happy with that. Just getting rid of the one that was going to be a problem is fantastic. We'll do the campaign first. Yeah, we'll start with the new campaign content and then do the challenge modes afterwards. All right, let's get these guys going. Oh, did we upgrade this hatchery? Yes. This egg clutch size, we're looking at 3 to 8, and our contract actually wants us to get 10 dinosaurs hatched. Min pop is only 3. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here with 2 maybe. So if we want to do 2, we're going to have to push this guy over. And we need his welfare to actually hatch. So that's not great. So let's do this, I think. And then in the meantime, we're going to have to do one of these. Then if we want to do, well, we don't have enough welfare actually to do the inoculation. I should have done that. I think they just sit then. I think that's all that happens there. That is not, the baryonyx is not in the DLC. And frankly, I'm okay with that. Because I think it's a bit stupid. I think that giving a prosthetic arm to an animal that doesn't use it as a, well, as a leg, achieves nothing, right? Like if your dog loses a front limb, it can walk on like a peg leg. But an animal that uses its limbs as manipulators or attack claws can't do anything with a prosthetic limb. That's ridiculous. Especially when it's like the whole arm and not just like the hand or something. I suppose actually, yeah, if you lose the whole limb on any, even a quadrupedal animal, it can't really use a prosthetic limb. Now, yes, the Microceratus is the thing I'm salty about, because I really want the Microceratus. Classic Jurassic Park species. And yeah, it just gets no representation. Plus, more smaller herbivores for parks is fantastic. You get me the Microceratus and the Segisaurus, and then I'll stop asking for canon species. Those are the two I need. The other ones like Teratophonius and Peloroplites I can live without, but I need Segisaurus and Microceratus, goddammit. Those have to happen. So we have to, yeah, that guy's coming here. We can do a second batch as long as we keep the 7 welfare available. Ooh, actually, oh yeah, we have the 4 that's coming, right? So we just need to save a 2. So this guy we can't use here. Or this guy, actually, but none of that matters. Oh yeah, we want the cheaper incubation person anyway, so we'll just use you, I guess. Second batch. There we go. And they're back already. 8 eggs here. Actually, shit, wait, 8? Back up, back up, back up, back up. 10. 10 is what we need for this. I guess I'm fine hatching a billion Proceratosaurs. It's fine. I should have looked at the clutch size. At the point where it was 8, I could have just hatched, like, some Allura Titans or something, maybe, but this is fine. Aggressive, intolerant, long-lived, aggressive, intolerant, fit. We need an aggressive... Oh, no, actually, we don't have any beneficial ones, really. We just got rid of the negative one. 2 million... Almost $3 million for these. I didn't realize they were so expensive, either. And they're only a 5 welfare to hatch, actually. Cheaper incubation, for sure. I mean, what would you do with the locust? The best thing they could do with locust is use it as like a weather effect, actually, in like Malta DLC or something. That'd be kind of neat. But as like a creature, you wouldn't be able to do anything with that. That'd be ridiculous. I gotta set up a pen for these Proceratosaurs. Oh, also, were our other ratings set 100%? Yeah, except for accommodation. We need a hotel. We'll have to put one of those in. Probably by the Procerato pen. I think we're gonna do a zipline Procerato adventure. And yeah, our amenities are actually low again. What can we do about that? So they want food down here. We put in leisure wear, and that was it, huh? Not really any room to fit other amenities here. I could move the Jeeps down here. Maybe that's the play. Move them down. Probably. There's food right there. I guess the issue is that this steakhouse is not enough. And then a little bit down here. Yeah, I guess we'll have to move this Jeep out of here. This leisure wear was a medium? Okay. Yeah, I think we'll move the Jeep. I'll do that. I'll build the enclosure and we'll be back. We can actually hatch the second clutch right now. So I think that's worth doing because of the timed bonus. We'll pay extra. It actually might not be, but we're going to do it. So yeah, let's do it. Now I've started the Procerato enclosure, a small zipline based enclosure. And we need to still finish decorating this a bit, which we will do. I've also put in these shops down here, which I don't think are going to do any business right now, really. This is a little awkward. Oh, this one is gangbusters for whatever reason, though. Okay. Actually doesn't need the photo booth at all for this one. Huh. I mean, we could try and get rid of these two. Oh, wait, the food is capped. Well, we could get rid of this shopping. Let's shut this down. Okay, wait. First, check the ratings. 100, 100, 100. Okay. And if we shut you down, try to consolidate everything in the bigger shop. Let's see what that does. Probably stable. Takes a little while for this to update. Okay, yeah, now this one's profitable. Let's see if we can get the balance here any better. That's more profit, which I like. Oh, this one's not profitable now. It was profitable when I looked at it a moment ago. Okay, we'll just do that. That's fine. But this other one is just... Drinks is screwed. Oh well. Excuse me, who died? My Ceratosaurus died? Unexpected. We need to breed new Ceratosaurs then. Okay, we'll get the Pro first, and then we'll get the post-Ceratosaurus later. Proceratos are done, on their way. All of our scientists are available. I think it's important that we get a new dinosaur in first. So let's knock out the Gigant research. 6, 3, and 3. Has to be these three. So you do that. We can do the inoculation simultaneously. I think that's worth doing. So let's knock that out. We actually took quite a hefty knock to our money we've saved up, which I like. I really like when it seems like the money is really pouring in, and then it really isn't. 10 million is actually not that much money to have in reserve in this game. So I'm feeling pretty good about the economy balance we have right now. Let's take a look at these guys. Interesting. The green and red is a really interesting combo because it's like a really unsaturated green and red. They go together pretty well, actually. It's like a really unsaturated Christmas Proceratosaurus, like Sad Christmas or something. I like it. I dig it. Looks good. What do you need? You need forest, meat, open space, and water. You do not eat goat. Okay, well, fine. I'll just get rid of the goat feeder. Goodbye, goat feeder. And then we need some forest, so let's just start kind of in the corner. Actually, let's just let's go small and just go like ring basically the whole hill with trees, a bit like this, I think. And then you got this nice gap as you zipline through the trees to look down and see if you can find a Proceratosaurus. Zipline right over the trees. I can't ride it because I'm paused.
Successfully introduced a new dinosaur.
Ride zipline.
Proceratosaurus.
Go! Yeah.
By the colorful crest on its snout.
That's a really short trip, but it works as a little ride.
To be taken lightly, let me tell you.
Missing open space. We overdid it on the forest. Actually, we really didn't because the territory is just not gonna be big enough. So what we should do, push the trees back a little bit on the front and the rear, maybe like that. Yeah, actually this gives the Jeep kind of a good little way to sneak into the food probably up the hill here. I think I like that. And then we'll just have to extend this pen back down this way. So let's just do, I don't know, probably like 2 sections. Well, let's do one at a time and see how it works out. I mean, given the fact that we have a bunch on the way, we probably need more than one. Oh, you really don't like snapping there for whatever reason. Weird. It does it for a moment, then it just kind of slides off. Okay, that'll work. And I'm gonna flatten this out a little bit more, like the park area, because it's these hills are starting to encroach here on this stuff a bit. In fact, they're actually in this pen down here too. So we'll push them back there maybe a little bit. I'm okay with like this elevation being different, but this is such a steep hill that it looks really weird. So I try to keep it out of the enclosure where it will bother me less. Eventually, we'll try to blend it in with the terrain when the park is a little closer to completion. For now, we'll just leave this, we'll just blend it a little bit and just leave this pretty steep embankments where they are. I will have to have like a valley kind of thing here where they look down into this exhibit whenever we put that in, but I think that's fine. Bad thing anyway. Covered at 73%. I mean, at least they're not really mad. So they're doing okay. Tuberculosis inoculation completed. Okay, the pen is built, so let's expand that. And let's give me one of you and see what you think. Now you're just missing open space. So I'm sure that's not gonna last. So let's extend the forest out here a little bit. Make it more of like a ring around the hilltop, I think. And then we'll see how things work out. How is your health bad? Strange. Otherwise, I could just get rid of the other... Oh, maybe they were fighting for dominance already? Yeah, 2 took alpha. That was probably number 1 we were looking at. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, they're missing forest, open space. I'm not sure if I want to actually go further on this. Let's just dash some trees and stuff in here. Now it's all bad. Now it's all bad. Okay. Well, okay, so we do have to go further. I don't think we're going to hatch the second clutch we actually made then. We'll just consider that a mulligan. Can I just discard it? Yeah, we actually missed the timer anyway because I wasn't paying attention. I have to release them. Okay, well, we're just going to sell this second batch off. We're not going to mix and match either. We're just going to like mulligan the second one. Well, shit, these guys were $3 million investments. I don't think we want to... Wait, the thing completed. What the fuck? Okay. I don't think we want to throw away a $3 million investment. Let's expand the Proceratosaurus enclosure. How are we going to do that? Well... Shit. See, I was imagining kind of a small zipline based enclosure here. But that's not really going to work if we expand it back any further. And it's not like I can swap the Troodons in here or something and swap the Proceratosaurus in where the Troodons are because there's a ton of Troodon too. That's a tough one. No, we'll take the hit. We'll take the damage. We'll sell this batch off. It never happened. It's a $3 million penalty, but just whatever. So we'll put them in the Cerato pen just to clear them out. Because we have to release them to get them out of the hatchery. You can't get rid of them once they're hatched. Which did complete the contract. Slightly cheesed, I guess. But you know what? The contract being completed does not... The $3 million is a huge hit relative to that. Let's do a dig for Gigant. Make sure we get that started. Cheaper expeditions, and this guy can go do that. And then let's synthesize the Ceratosaurs that we need to bring back in. So these should be Svalbard Rana A, C, A, C. And then CAA. So get a humble pip. 50% humble, not bad. CAA, AAC, which we can't do. Okay, that's what those look like. Genetic specialist can do that. I think everybody else will sit for the meantime. Because we'll need to hatch these eggs too. Still sorting things out, but fossils are here. We're only going to get Gigant from this dig site right now, which is really nice. So it should be pretty quick to deal with. Cheaper incubation we want to save. So I guess that's you. You can rest. Do we have more gig? We do. Let's check that in a second. Can we get these Ceratos going? I'll take all 3. perfectly happy to. Of course, the rule is if we can afford to, we hatch them anyway. So, yeah, altruistic and cheaper here is good. 1 mil 1. That leaves a few dudes left. We can go out and I think dig up the rest of the gig. It's only 6. Yeah. So you do that, and the motivated guy just hangs out and does nothing. We have to sell off one of these Proceratosaurus. I don't want to expand the enclosure any further. So yeah. Well, we already did. We sold off number 6, who was fit and aggressive, which seemed like the most dangerous combination to have in the park. There's another one that's fit and aggressive but has long lifespan, so that one's a little more beneficial. But then yeah, we're still selling off the extra group here. But yeah, not too bad. Things are okay. This fence was damaged. When the hell did that happen? Might be residual storm damage we never fixed. Maybe. I mean, obviously there's a lot of residual storm damage. We should probably start fixing this stuff up. I think during the next storm, we'll send out the cars on a lot of jobs.
You'll want to complete it.
Revenue or popular? Let's do popular. That's quite a lot more money.
Share our animals with the world, the more accepted they become. And by
Throw up all those Proceratosaurus are out of here or they're going to get eaten. We'll see if this pen can support the 3 Ceratosaurs. If not, danger time for them. But I don't think it'll be an issue. 63% with another 12 there. I think we'll wait for the fossils to come back. So, the only other thing we can look at then is if Homalocephaly is on. And I don't... Oh, no, it is. Okay, do Homalocephaly. 6 and... no, let's save the incubation guy. Research Homalocephaly. We got a large hotel in now that I finally remembered to build. Comfort 99% because you're not down in the other end. We should probably just slap in some decorative trees here maybe for a little bit. Shit. A little bit of extra. I keep clicking the tree shape to get to the trees, which makes a lot of sense, but is not what I'm actually trying to do. But yeah, decorative trees. Add a little bit of extra tree need here without taking up quite as much space from that. We can sneak a few kind of like here on the hill in some areas. Well, these are gonna blend in pretty well. We're just kind of just trying to get a little bit of extra in there. There we go, 100% comfort. Basically just enough to try and keep them pretty level. Just because I don't like to see comfort dip below 100%. Just aggravates me. And it's just so hard to keep everything at 100% if their needs are a little bad. There's the little fella. These are... Proceratosaurus is a really nice looking dinosaur. Both in the first game and this one. Really good. Alright, ornithomimids. Yeah, no. Homalocephaly is not an ornithomimid game, thank you. It's a pachycephalosaurid. Ceratos, missing forest. Oh, let's try and sell this guy before he gets eaten. Missing forest and open space, too much water. Okay. Well, fill the water up with forest and go from there. Surprisingly, not great. I might have to get rid of one of these. I guess we can expand the enclosure back. Let's try that first. Not a big fan of the fact that that power line is going to be inside the enclosure right now. That's curious. So we do this. That doesn't... That's not entirely straight, is it? I think it snapped to some piece of fence that we must have had before. Let's do just that. Oh god, that might have snapped too, though, because this was a little extra nub I had there, right? Life is pain. Yeah, there's no way that was straight. Oh, man. My god. Okay. What do we do now? Could we do this? No, that won't work. Okay. You know what? Delete this. Delete this. We go from here. We run straight here. Down to there somewhere. Then we go to here. This connects up. Decides not to snap for whatever goddamn reason. And there's also so little guideline to go off of. That's really hard to align it there. Okay, do that. Rebuild the power line outside of the pen. This was here. It was like that. Clear out some trees here, I guess. Okay, that's all built. Delete, 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 delete. Oh, also cohab issue. Ah, yes, because there's still a Proceratosaurus being airlifted out. Open space. Current alpha is no traits, small appetite. Yeah, we didn't get a humble one at all, which is part of the problem here, I guess. They still need open space. Poison health law. Really? The Trodons poisoned each other. How the fuck? Can we do anything about that? Are they gonna die? Have they killed each other? Huh. Shrimp. So, yeah, we actually, this is 2 clean batches of fossils. It would have been 3 if we'd have run those other ones earlier, so that's good. Cheaper expedition burst and go dig up some homolocephaly right now if we want to. Which I mean, we use the genetics person here, maybe? And then go get homolocephaly. Save about 100k. That's pretty good. Yeah, sure. Alright, guys. What do we do with you, Ceratosaurs? Okay, territory is almost fully expanded. It's really close to working. Unfucking... How are your needs unmet, my dude? How do you... why is your territory all the way over here in this tiny fucking shit area? You idiots. How's your open space? It's alright. Let's just tree this corner up a bit. There you go, dummies. And then this one's running all the way down here for some reason by himself. He's gonna probably separate from the frickin' pack like a moron. These guys gonna like poison health loss. Yeah, okay, the poison, so the health loss has a timer. So I think you just have to top them off so they don't die of poison while it ticks off. Obnoxious, but whatever. 4 gigants. Again, we want to do you, I think. Okay, then we can synth those and get them out this episode too, I think. Okay, so everything's chill, more or less, except for the Ceratos who are stuck at 93%. I don't see any good way to expand this enclosure any further, so I think we'll just have to, unfortunately, sell one of them off. No traits, small appetite, no traits, and you're the alpha. I mean, I don't know. We can make the other ones fight for it. Have a duel to decide who's going to be the alpha. This is weirdly angular looking when we zoom out. I really don't like that. Just blend it a little bit so it looks less weird. All right, where's the new one? There it is, or the old one. There it is. You get sold. Okay. And then dying. Add task. Heal and scan. This idiot that poisoned himself and his brother. Okay. And then fossils are coming back in soon. Why don't we just let these... Well, these are essentially here, if we're being honest. All right, so Gigant, what are we doing with you?
Asset has been collected.
Okay, Gigantspinosaurus, Svalbard. L-I. Lethal baits. Yeah, lethal baits. Blue and kind of red. Interesting. ACAC is small appetite resilient, which means we get 25% long lived, which is a little eh. We get some humble, but we get antisocial. CAC, AGA, that's all we can do. What is your social? Min pop is only 2. Okay, I mean, we only really plan on doing 1 clutch anyway. 6? 7? Sure. Alright, so there's those fossils. So some ferns, some algae. %, yeah, so another full clutch is left after that. We'll use you on this job, which means we go out with the expensive guy alone, or the regular cost guy alone here for a dig. So we saved money on one of the two, that's not bad either. These idiots are all running around. Well, they're moving that way, which should help their territory stay good for the most part. You would think a really small, fast dinosaur like Troodon could maintain a fucking territory when there's a dozen of them in a pen, and yet they can't. That is actually just so aggravating that doesn't work. 6? Really, my dudes? Okay. Humble versus antisocial. 25% and 10%. 25%. Yeah, so it'll be the humble antisocial one that's the alpha here. But I would assume if we decide to sell this one because of problems, that this one would default to alpha then, and only humble would apply, because antisocial I don't think does anything if it's not alpha. Or at least doesn't affect, you know, the territory if it's not alpha. It still has an impact on social and whatnot. So yeah, cheaper incubation, altruistic salary guy has to help, so that happens there. Genetic specialist takes a break, and then let's wait for these eggs to hatch. All right, fossils are back. We've got the remaining piece of amber from before, some amount of other homolocephaly, which does not look like it's nearly enough to finish it. I believe, yeah, this one's homolocephaly. I believe our scientist guy here needs a break, though, so we do not go out on a return dig at this time. We are researching drought genetics for the homolocephaly. That's something it rolled in the randomizer. So we're going to hold off on doing the homolos until we have those. We can't even do it because we don't have the geneticist available because they're doing the research. Let's get these gigants in. So let's do 1, 2, 3... maybe a 4, 5. One way back over here. 6. Yeah, there we go. But we'll see if that is a sustainable herd or not. They're going to be our most populous dinosaur in that section. Oh, how is this dry? 22 power usage. 60. Yes, that is a thing. Probably the fences pushed us there. We can do the increased outputs, though. So there's that. I could also put in another small. Or try to put another small tucked in over here somewhere. It looks to me like this will not fit in that nook. If we put in upgrades, that'll be another 60 power, which covers that 22 draw there. And this one's not doing anything. It's probably not bad. Excuse me, is this empty? Why are you empty? Oh, no fucking team. Oh, hold on. This was moved. So these guys got unassigned. I assumed that would have been held, and that's not true. Okay. So you get the Ceratos and the herbivore. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. I think we'll just let this backup generator... You know what? Fuck it. Fill it up. Keep the park powered until we can get those upgrades done. It'll be fine. This is our dude we need, though. So it's going to be a minute 41 until we can do the research. Drought tolerance is done, though. Okay, so we can set up the homolocephaly. Oh, no, we can't, because the fossils aren't done. Durr. Yeah, no, that's all we can work on. Homolocephaly next episode, then. That's fine. We can make sure the gigs are going to be good here, and then end this episode. We are at 3 stars, too, so we should actually... Let's roll our new species at the very end as well. So let's get this gigant down.
The Gigantspinosaurus you have here.
Gigantspinosaurus. I always say gigant. Gigant. So they need other plants. Like, how much of this is ground fiber? Like, everything right now? You have more than enough ground fiber. You have more than enough ground fiber. Okay, we can thread some in on like the shoreline here. Do want to kind of try to preserve the beach thing that's going on the other end, though. We can maybe get a little bit in back here. And then yeah, we might have to play with this a little bit more, but this is probably a good start.
Manageable. Just watch out for those shoulder blades. They'd ruin anyone's day.
So the Niger has more than enough forest. What about the Allura Titan? Also more than enough forest. So we can just reduce the forest. So what we can do is if we want to use ground leaf as like the edge of the forest, that would actually work pretty well. So we can just run it back in through here and like thin out this woods a little bit. And then it kind of has this like forest fading into kind of a swampy marshland vibe going on, which is all right.
You continue to accomplish great things.
All right, the Gigants seem happy. What do you guys look like? Yeah, so red on like a bluish pattern. That's not a bad looking Gigant. It's surprisingly another like really unsaturated pattern that looks pretty good. Like it looks natural. It's the kind of pattern I would expect to see on like a lizard or like something maybe. Right, still more of these to come in, but I imagine they'll all be pretty good. Maybe they won't quite make it or something. Anyway, everybody's back. Let's get our research queued up before we forget. Power. Increased output. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. So if we do this, we can have Powell and Hakeem go out on the final homolocephaly dig. Save a little bit of money that way. And then she can rest while like the geneticist or somebody does fossils. I think that's fine. And these guys get rested right away. That's all that happens there. All right, let's roll our next random set of dinosaurs. This should be the 3-star set. Maiasaura, Elasmosaurus, and a Leopleurodon. Double lagoons. Unexpected, but that is what random will do for you. I believe Leopleurodon is the only creature we could have rolled for the letter L as well. So we could have considered that we were almost guaranteed to have a Leopleurodon. except for the fact that we're only putting 15 dinosaurs in this park, at least to start with. So we weren't guaranteed to have a dinosaur 4L.
Asset has been
Or a creature 4L, because it's not a dinosaur, of course. Missing ground leaf. Okay. Mm-hmm. Is that all of them on the ground, you think? All right. Amenities is free. Medium drink. Oh, that's not... Wait, is that medium? Yeah. Okay. We built another amenity. Yeah, Patch's shopping up to 98. I'm fine with 94, 96. We had to build another bathroom and a shelter down by the Procerato section. So those are in here too. They look to be pretty good with their positioning. So everything there seems pretty good. We're also pulling a profit actually on the leisure wear, like $400, but like better than nothing, right? And that does appear to be all the gigants down. Let's actually count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 gigants. So we're going to keep all 6 of yous. We're going to need a lot more ground leaf. And you actually aren't that good on forest either. Nigersaurus. Fiber and forest are about where I want them, but you have a ton of water. Alluro Titan. Barely enough fiber. Too much water. All right. So we can do some more ground leaf in here. That's about the extent of what we can pull off. So I think we might actually have to start selling these. Yeah.
What's best for the dinosaurs?
All right. Who's the alpha? The alpha is currently humble and not antisocial. That's actually a whole thing. That's not the alpha we're going to have, right? Because this one's more dominance. It's only going to get worse. We have to sell 3. Because the territory will get much worse when 3 takes over the herd. All right, that's fine. We'll sell off 3. That'll be it for this episode then. And next time we'll work on the homocephaly. Woo, can you stop talking over me? God damn it.